Hey guys, it's Georgia and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup routine for 2017. I haven't done one of these for about a year now, and so I thought I'd update you guys with what I put on my face on a regular basis. A lot of the time when I'm going out I cannot be bothered putting on makeup, but if I'm going to the shops or just going out with friends or something like that, this is what I put on my face, or even work I do the same makeup look. But if I'm going out anywhere nicer I'll add a bit more. This is just the very basic makeup look that I tend to do. It's just very basic, bronzed and glowy, which is exactly how I like it. So if you want to see how I do my makeup, then just keep on watching this video. So I'm in my pajamas right now, but I'm going to stay in them for this video because I'm just getting ready for the day, so it doesn't matter, we can wear the pajamas. But to start off, I'm taking the Sukin Hydrating Mist Toner, and this is just going to add some extra hydration to my face. Feels so refreshing. I love this step in the morning. Then on top of that I'm taking the Simple Hydrating Light Moisturizer. This has been a holy grail of mine for the longest time. I don't think I've used one makeup product for as long as I've used this. It's so good and it just works really nicely with my skin. Okay, so now I'm going to go straight on to foundation, and my favourite is the L'Oreal True Match. I love this foundation. This one's in the shade Sand, and I've never actually used this one before, but it looks like it could be decent. I don't really know what shade I am in the L'Oreal True Match at the moment because I'm like in between all different shades. Also, please excuse the like dodgy removal of fake tan on my neck. I just couldn't be bothered. That's a weird shade. I'm gonna put a little bit extra on my lower cheeks today because I have a bit of redness that I'd like to cover up. And then I'm just going to blend that down the neck using the Real Techniques buffing brush. I haven't done a makeup tutorial on my channel for the longest time, I just realised. And then I used the Beauty Blender to blend it into the rest of my face. Really should look at getting a new one of these. Let me know in the comments if you guys like chatty, like get ready with me type makeup tutorials, or whether you'd prefer me to just like film me doing my makeup and then do a voiceover, because I'd be really interested to know what you guys prefer. And then for concealer I use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, my absolute favourite. I've been using the shade 10 recently just because it's a lot more yellow tone than 15. 15 I used to use religiously, but it's almost like a whitey kind of concealer, so I use that more so when I'm going out and I want like a really strong highlight, whereas for everyday use I'm fine with just a nice creamy yellow toned concealer. And then I just use the other side of my Beauty Blender to pat that into my skin, and I just want to make sure that it's really pressed in there. There we go, nice and highlighted. Now I don't bake or anything for everyday makeup because I'm lazy and I can't be bothered, so I'm just using the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. It's seen better days, but this one is in the shade Transparent, and I just use the Real Techniques setting brush and dab that under my eyes just so that the concealer can be set and not move. I've honestly been using this powder to set my makeup for God knows how long. I think I was probably 14 or 13 when I first bought it, and obviously not this exact one, but yeah, I just love it. I always go and restock on it because it's just so good. And then I just use a fluffy powder brush to do the rest of my face. And then I'd normally go on to eyebrows, but they're already done, so I'm just going to leave them there for today. I don't think they even need a touch up. So then I'm going to bronze up my cheeks a little bit. I'm not going to contour, just add a bit of definition to them using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Just looks like this. It's really beautiful. I love this bronzer so much. And so I just use the Real Techniques blush brush and sort of just go on top of my cheekbones just to add a bit of definition and colour to my skin. I used to contour on the daily, but I've switched that one up a little bit. I don't like it to be too harsh. If I'm going out for like a nice dinner or something, I'll contour with the Balm Bahama Mama bronzer. and I'll actually like chisel out my cheekbones a little bit more if I'm going out, but just on the everyday I just don't. And then I just go on my temples and the sides of my face. Now while we've still got the bronzer out, I'm going to use the bronzing shade on a fluffy blending brush and just go through my crease to define that a little bit more, and I just sort of blend it out. I think it looks a lot better with my eye shape if I like smoke it out a little bit or like blend it out here. Now for highlighter, and I always toss up between two. I have Mary Luminizer and Soft and Gentle from MAC. Now I normally use this one more towards when I'm doing something a little bit fancier, like rather than just going to the shops. If I'm just going to the shops, I'll use Mary Luminizer. But I'm kind of feeling like using Soft and Gentle today, so I think we're gonna go with that. I love really, really glowy skin, so highlighting is like my favorite part. It really like brightens up my whole face. And I put a bit on my cupid's bow as well, on my chin, a little bit on my nose. Always got a little bit overboard with the highlighting. And then I use this same highlight to do my inner corner. And then I just go on the very top of my eyebrow. Did I just say the very top of my eyebrow? I meant the top of my brow bone. Then for mascara, I'm using my holy grail. This is the CoverGirl Supersizer Mascara. I'm absolutely in love with it. I could not recommend this more. I'm just applying a coat of this to my top and bottom lashes. Now onto my lips, and I don't normally wear like lipstick on a daily basis. I just use a lip balm, and I love Lucas's Pore Ointment. It's my absolute favourite. It just looks nice and glossy. It moisturises my lips at the same time. I also go in with my Australis Makeup Finishing Spritz just because I normally have my makeup on for an extended period of time and I don't want that shit coming off. And then I just wait for that to dry and I'm good to go.